Streaming live across the country, tackling the topics everyone is talking about online. Share, engage, and interact. This is Newsfeed Now.
Good morning, y'all. We did it. We're halfway through the work week. Pat yourself on the back. You're so much closer to Friday. It's October 7th. I'm Hillary Hunt. This is Newsfeed Now. We're going to take a look at all those stories creating a buzz on your social media timelines. But of course, we got to start with this. Tonight, all eyes are on Salt Lake City. The vice presidential debate between Senator Kamala Harris and Vice President Mike Pence is now just hours away. Chip Yost is going to take a look at those preparations for us.
President Pence, you can go first.
With stand-ins acting as the candidates, the finishing touches were being put on the debate stage, where Senator Kamala Harris and Vice President Mike Pence will square off Wednesday night. The debate will be held at the University of Utah's Kingsbury Hall. Unlike the fiery presidential debate last week, the vice presidential candidates will be seated. They'll be spaced just more than 12 feet apart due to COVID-related safety measures. Many expect viewership to be huge, especially given the questions raised following President Trump's recent hospitalization with COVID-19.
This is probably the most important vice presidential debate that's happened in our lifetimes. Because of the age of the presidential candidates. So I think you're going to have a lot of voters tuning in under the sort of macabre question of what might we get no matter which one of these guys wins.
For Harris, part of that could mean pushing back against the most liberal senator in Washington label she was once given. And for Pence, it could mean defending his work on the president's coronavirus task force.
With one false choice after another.
And we are going to bring in Chip from Salt Lake City. And Chip, the big talker here is the social distancing and what measures they're putting in place after President Trump tested positive. And there are concerns surrounding Mike Pence's exposure.
Yeah, good morning, Hillary. Yeah, there are a lot of measures being taken. For one, the candidates are going to be fairly far apart. They're going to be sitting down. They won't be standing like in the presidential debate. They'll be sitting down, but according to the commission, they'll be 12 feet 3 inches apart. They're also going to have plexiglass on the stage separating the two, or as a divider of sorts between the two. And that was a little bit of a contentious issue when it came out earlier this week that they were going to put plexiglass up. According to the Washington Post, there was some pushback from the Pence campaign saying that, hey, we're already going to be 12 feet apart. Why do we need the plexiglass dividers? But after some discussion, it's our understanding now that the plexiglass dividers are still going to be up. Everybody's in agreement that they're okay. In fact, there's been some video we've heard of that's come out showing the plexiglass dividers going up this morning. As for some other things going on, the candidates will not have to wear masks, but they do have to take a COVID-19 test prior to the debate. We saw one report, we haven't got it confirmed, we've got to try to do that, but one report that Kamala Harris may have already taken hers today and passed, but the candidates do have to do that. And you brought up there are some concerns because of Vice President Pence and his proximity to the president and some of the others in the White House who have caught COVID-19, whether or not he should be in isolation or somehow isolating himself right now. The Pence campaign actually released a letter yesterday from the director of the CDC, Robert Redfield, who many of you probably recognize from being in a lot of the CDC hearings and a lot of the coronavirus task force news conferences. He wrote a letter basically saying they looked into Vice President Mike Pence's contacts with all the folks they know that have COVID-19. They determined that he was not in any kind of risk factors where he would have to isolate for 14 days. They defined some of those risk factors as being in situations where you're in close proximity within 6 feet of someone for 15 minutes or more who has COVID-19. They said that they did not believe he fit any of those measurements, so they felt it was safe for him to go forward with the debate. But since that letter came out, new information has come out that a close advisor of President Trump, who was married to a close advisor of Vice President Pence, has come down with COVID-19. So they're worried about, well, this advisor for
I think we've lost Chip there. We can go back to him a little bit later, but that was Chip in Salt Lake City for us talking about the vice presidential debate. But let's talk about President Trump. Everyone's looking at this COVID relief. What's happening with that bill on Capitol Hill? President Trump reversing course after saying he was putting on hold those stimulus negotiations. Then a little while later, he hit up Twitter and then he said he was ready to sign off on new checks. White House explained what that actually meant, saying the big deal is being put off until after the election, but the president does want the deal to be done, but each focusing on separate issues. And let's talk about a COVID-19 vaccine. Everyone watching this, the FDA wants at least 2 months of safe data before it actually approves a COVID-19 vaccine. The agency says this is needed in order to assess a possible poor reaction. They got to watch this very closely. This means it's unlikely that a vaccine will be approved before Election Day. And the release comes just weeks before the agency's Vaccine Advisory Committee is scheduled to meet. That meeting is happening on October 22nd. Now let's talk about the tropics. We have been watching this all week long. Hurricane Delta did make landfall along the northeastern Yucatan Peninsula earlier this morning, but it's now a Category 2 hurricane. It's going to move into the Gulf of Mexico later today, where it could gain some strength. Let's bring in meteorologist Thomas Gieboy from Mobile, Alabama. I feel like we're becoming best friends, but you have been working hard to track this for us. Where is it at now, and what are the concerns as it heads into the Gulf? We're having some issues there with Thomas, but we're going to be checking back in with him just a little bit later. Let's move on to some sad news for the music world. Van Halen guitarist Eddie Van Halen passed away from cancer. The legendary guitarist has been battling throat cancer for several years now. His son, Wolfgang Van Halen, joined his father on stage during the latest stages of his career. The band was actually inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2007. And sticking with the music industry, they have just been getting hit left and right. Singer-songwriter Johnny Nash died on Tuesday. The American reggae and pop music singer-songwriter sadly passed away from natural causes at his Houston home. Nash, who is 80 years old, is best known for that song you hear in the background, the 1972 hit, I Can See Clearly Now. He began his career as a pop singer in the 1950s.
It's gonna be a bright sunshine day.
That's a song you can't forget there. And this is a song that you can't forget right now. The children's song, Baby Shark. We all have it, I swear, it just burned into our brains. It's now at the center of a new abuse allegation against 2 Oklahoma County jailers and their supervisor. Cassandra Sweetman breaks down that story for us.
A song many people are familiar with, Baby Shark, the bouncy children's song that has gained popularity in recent years for its catchy tune, allegedly used to abuse Oklahoma County inmates.
Baby Shark.
I would consider it to be torture.
Charges filed Monday against 2 Oklahoma County jail detention officers, Christian Miles and Gregory Butler. Late last year, the pair allegedly handcuffing inmates to a wall with their hands behind their backs on 6 different occasions. Half of those allegedly playing Baby Shark on a loop for an hour and a half to 2 hours straight.
What we've seen is nothing short of draconian.
Oklahoma City Attorney Casey Davis comparing the allegations to Guantanamo Bay-style torture.
That is done with one purpose, and that is to harass, to annoy, to torture, to inflict emotional anguish.
Their supervisor, Lieutenant Raymond Tendershot, was also charged, allegedly failing to act or stop the detention officer's actions even though he knew about it.
A host of violations that go to our fundamental decency in how we treat people in the criminal justice system.
A very odd story. We want to bring in Cassandra Sweetman from Oklahoma City. And Cassandra, this is just kind of weird when you hear this, but I will say Baby Shark, that can get to some people. What's the reaction been once you publish this story?
Oh, it's gotten so much traction since it ran. And, you know, understandably, it's a very catchy tune. A lot of people have been joking for years now that it can be irritating, just the repetitiveness of the song. But attorneys we spoke to described it as emotionally torturous to these inmates who are forced to listen to it for, up to 2 hours at a time. It's pretty unbelievable.
And then, the detention staff that's facing these possible charges, have they spoken out at all? Have you guys gotten word from them? Any explanation? I mean, it's kind of a weird situation. How do you explain why you did that, if they did that?
Right. We have not spoken to them. We went to their homes and tried to talk to them, but no one came to the door. Not surprisingly, in the affidavit and the charges against them, they said that the song was sort of a joke between them. And the reason that they chained up these prisoners in the way that they did and made them listen to this music, I guess their explanation was that they felt like the disciplinary process that already exists, the policy that exists within the jail, wasn't working on the inmates. So they wanted to try their own route, which in the end, if it is true, is illegal.
Yeah, an alarming story there. Cassandra Sweetman from Oklahoma City. If you haven't seen that article or watched that full story, make sure you go check it out on this website that you're watching this on right now. And we do want to try to get back WKRN, our meteorologist that is out of Mobile, Alabama. We're checking to see if we have him. There we go, my best friend. He's been tracking the tropics for us. Yesterday when we were talking about a Category 4. Now it's a Category 2, but that doesn't mean it's not going to gain more strength in the Gulf.
Yeah, that's right, because it's now moving over the Yucatan Peninsula, and its land interaction has weakened the storm a little bit. But when it moves back into the Gulf of Mexico, pretty soon, it is expected to intensify once again, and it is forecast to become a major hurricane once again as well. And now the National Hurricane Center kind of targeting west central Louisiana for potential landfall, and unfortunately, west central Louisiana is where Hurricane Laura made landfall about a month and a half ago. Category 4 storm, and a lot of cleanup efforts still going on there, but we're really thinking that a landfall is most likely at some point either between the Texas-Louisiana line or maybe east-central Louisiana, but the trends definitely have been to the west. It looks like it could make landfall as a major hurricane.
And then, Thomas, a lot of the surrounding areas also are going to feel a lot of bands of rain from this. If it hits at the strength that you guys are predicting right now for it to hit, lots of other states are going to be feeling the effects from Delta.
Yeah, especially on the east side. On the latest advisory, the National Hurricane Center has put out the initial watches, and the watches extend well into Mississippi. And also, the storm surge watch extends in coastal Alabama as well. So even though a landfall looks most likely in west central Louisiana at this point, again, that could change. But the impacts are going to be felt well outside, because as Delta moves through the Gulf of Mexico, it's expected to expand its wind field. So it's not going to be just one small area that feels impacts from Delta.
Perfect. Thanks, meteorologist Thomas Gieboy out of Mobile, Alabama for us. I'm sure we'll be checking in with you tomorrow as he continues to track the tropics for us. Well, let's look over in Missouri. This is something a lot of people have been watching. A Missouri couple who became known worldwide for that photo of them pointing guns at protesters have been indicted. A St. Louis grand jury has indicted Mark and Patricia McCloskey on 2 counts of each exhibiting a weapon and tampering with evidence. The couple came to court this morning. You see them right there for a status hearing update on their case. But just hours later, the grand jury handed down their decision. The couple has long argued against brandishing a weapon, that charge, saying they were on their own property and they were facing people who were trespassing. The couple will now face their arraignment, where they will enter a plea for the charges that have been issued against them. And before we go, let's talk about a little hoops. The WNBA Finals. Look at all that glitter. You know what that means. A big win. Last night, the Seattle Storm celebrating another championship. Seattle stormed past Las Vegas Aces in a 3-game sweep, running away in Game 3, 92-59. Yikes. In the WNBA bubble, that's in Bradenton, Florida. Breanna Stewart and Sue Bird joined the teams as they danced under that shower of confetti. I love confetti. Stewart was actually the finals MVP. Way to go, girl. The championship is the second in 3 seasons for the Storm and the 4th WNBA title that team has had in their history. The league is now in its 24th season. Way to go, girls. Celebrate. That's a lot of fun. I love basketball. Well, that's all we have. I'm sorry. Wednesday, we gotta go, but we'll be back here tomorrow, same place, same time. Hope you guys have a fabulous hump day and join us back here tomorrow. Bye.